Here's a Dolmar chainsaw model PS540 that I got for parts. The compression on this is really low. It's really easy to pull over. It does start, but it's got no power. It's really hard to start, and it's pretty near impossible to adjust the carb because of such low compression. So I'll be taking it apart today and showing you just what is wrong with it. The first thing I usually do when I have a problem like this is take off the muffler and look at the piston and the rings. Now if you take a look at this, you'd think, oh, it doesn't look too bad. And that's the first thing I thought as well. But then I noticed that the piston is loose in the cylinder. If I put a small screwdriver, I can move the piston back and forth. Now I know the guy who ran this saw, and he took care of it. He actually put enough foil in there. It's not like that because of low oil. It's just wear and tear. But I'm completely going to take it apart just to show you the piston in there. I'm just going to remove the carburetor so that I can remove the head here. And the bolts holding the cylinder are torque screws number 27. So here's the piston. It doesn't look too bad actually. It's just worn out. This saw was used commercially, so it's got a lot of hours on it. And considering the amount of use it has, it's pretty normal that this would happen. The bearing seems good in there. Everything's tight. So the crankcase is still good. And to repair this, to buy the whole new cylinder kit, it's $300. Which it's not really worth it because this saw has other issues. It needs a new chain brick on it as well, so it's not really worth fixing. So I've got the piston out and I've inserted it into the cylinder to show you. So you can see the loose here between the cylinder wall and the piston. You can actually shake it back and forth. Loose all the way. The spark plug's in and I can easily bring it up and down like that. So, goes to show wear and tear, no scratches. So someone could look at this and if you didn't check, they'd think it's still good. Until you go and put it on the saw and realize there's no compression. So I'm just going to keep it for parts. It's got good spark. Just the ignition module here would cost close to $100 here. The carburetor has been rebuilt. The recoil's good, so I'm going to save it. Clutch is good as well. And the bar and chain aren't too bad. So overall, I'm going to have some parts left over. And maybe I can use them up someday.